not, adjust your screens. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, you are here in the right place at the right time. It's Saturday, so you know what that means. Syndicate Championship Wrestling presents to you Rumble in the Bronx. We cannot wait to get this thing started, folks. We do this once a year in lovely virtual New York. I am your hostess with the mostest, Shaggy Black, reporting live from the studio apartment. We are here. We are getting ready to show you some of the best virtual fake fighting you have seen here on these interwebs. Let me go down this quick match card here for you. Ladies and gentlemen, our main event of the evening, the SCW World Championship, will be on the line as Psebastian defends that title against James Lee. Will this be the time that James Lee shines brightest, or will the Vibe God cometh and keep James Lee at bay? Ladies and gentlemen, we will find out later this evening. We also have another member of the Awakening. JT Money meets Joe West inside of a steel cage. The television championship is also on the line as Isaac Murphy meets Leo Simmons. We also have the Women's World Championship on the line as Quinn Ventura defends her title against Lisa Valentine. Bruce the Axe Stubbs meets Prince Youngblood in a rubber match of sorts here later this evening. But our opening contest, these two men have gone back and forth with each other with verbal jabs and physical ones. Wherever they go, they have met the smoke. But today it'll be 2 out of 3 falls between Aiden, the A-list Alexander, and the super tough doctor himself, Dr. Antonio Hurt. Late folks, I can't wait. This has potential to be match of the night. You don't want to miss it. Let's head down to the ring right now. Man, what a get-up Aiden is wearing. Look at that. Straight from Texas, man. Aiden looking like he's coming off of the set for Texas Forever. Box office hit right now. Maybe putting Barbie and Oppenheimer to shame. Folks, you gotta watch that.
Is a 2 out of 3 falls match. Making his way to the ring from Los Angeles, California, weighing in at 228 pounds, Aiden Alexander.
The A-lister himself is always prepared for a fight, either on set or off it. And I gotta tell you, very excited to see where he's gonna be doing, because he always brings the action, no matter where it's at. But today, he's got that super tough doctor to go up against. And I bet he wants to keep the doctor away.
And his opponent from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, weighing in at 248 pounds, Dr. Antonio Hudson.
A Philly man, born and bred, Doc, dressed up in the New York attire. Me being a Knicks fan himself, I gotta say he's catering to his audience. But hey, do what you gotta do. The drip is what the doctor is about. But is the doctor gonna remain focused after getting jumped in his own private practice by Aiden Alexander like earlier a few weeks ago, like a week ago or so? I believe we got that footage last week and it just aired. But the doctor himself did get his revenge by meeting Aiden at the airport and then running away from security, I guess. And these two men now, you know, there's no more running. They're meeting in the ring and they're gonna settle this once and for all. 2 out of 3 falls, folks. And I'm telling you, this has the potential of being match of the night. And here we go. Oh my God. Oh my God. Red carpet. Red carpet early. We got a pinfall, folks. 1, 2, no. Kick out at 2. Red carpet came out of nowhere early, and I thought Aiden was trying to pick up that first fall. And Aiden, oh my God, shooting star press misses. And the doctor setting up those legs. Folks, thank you again for tuning in to SCW Showdown Rumble in the Bronx. Your first match of the night is the super tough doctor, Dr. Antonio Hurt, taking on the A-lister himself, Aiden Alexander. And the Versace Poppy tried to get a pinfall early, but he's looking like he's going on a ride on the Ambulance Raid Vortex. And the doctor finally goes for that pinfall. Can he get it? 1, 2, kick out at 2. These men are bringing the gas early. First man trying to get that pinfall. The way you win a 2 out of 3 falls match, folks, pin or submission or hell, even count out, and you have to get at least 2 of them in succession. Both these men are trying, and the A-lister himself trying to get rid of this early, because I'm guessing he's trying to get back to Hollywood and get out of New York. Oh, what a snake eyes there. And we got another pinfall. 1, 2, no, rope break. Aiden grabs the bottom rope, saving what could have been a first fall. Excuse me. And again, these two have had mad beef, as it seems, as Aiden Alexander didn't think that the doctor was on his level, as he feels the doctor had cost him the World Championship in that triple threat match at Malice in Wonderland. Meanwhile, the doctor, who had earned that titles match himself, the doctor eating the pinfall in that triple threat match, and both these two have gone back and forth, verbal jabs and physical ones, like I've stated earlier. And the doctor proving to the A-lister that he is worth it. Oh my God! What a suicide dive to the outside from the doctor. Dr. Hurt, swagged out. Oh my God! What are we seeing from these two men? What a maneuver from the A-lister. Aiden Alexander still taking the fight to the doctor on the outside. The ref's count is up to 3. What a DDT. And the doctor just sprouts right back up, throwing Aiden into the guardrail. And Aiden, both these two men, I don't know if the respect is there, but they are going at it. Both these men, very strong competitors, and trying to get their names back in. Wait, the ref's count is up 7. Will Aiden get back into the ring in time? Ref's count is up to 8. Will we technically have our first fall? Ref's count is up to 9. Can Aiden get back in the ring? And Aiden gets back in the ring before the count gets up to 10. Wow. The doctor tried to outsmart Aiden there. And Aiden, not having any of that, gets back in the ring right before the count of 10. The doctor meets him halfway, taking out the back. We got a pinfall. 1, 2, kick out at 2. Ladies and gentlemen, we're trying to still get our first fall. We got a roll up. 1, kick out at 1. Still waiting for our first fall between these two. And I got to tell you, both men are super talented. Aiden being a former world champ himself, and the doctor trying to cement his legacy by being a champion as well. But these two are at a crossroads. As my whole think process is maybe they're just trying to beat the respect into one another. Both of their levels and just both of their wrestling skill and levels are, to me, they are in sync. They match. But again, one man has been here and the other one is still trying to make a name for himself here in SCW as they're back on the outside. Aiden getting that leg taken out from him as the doctor Probably getting that leg trapped up and warmed up for that life subtractor. Legs lock submission. Ref's count is still ongoing. But you got to figure one man who's going to win this match will, you know, get their name in the title pictures going on. And Aiden's trying to climb back up there. And like I said, both these men, very talented and very aggressive. Aiden, as flashy as he is, oh my God, what a super kick from Aiden. And the doctor just gets right back up and eats that. And the doctor going for that life, could be going for that life subtractor. Life subtractor in the middle of the ring, and Aiden fights right out of it. Grabbing that leg. Aiden survives from that life subtractor. Aiden with the cowboy boots. You gotta say, both these dudes coming in with the drip. And Aiden going to the ropes. No, tries to go for a face wash and misses. Folks, I don't know who's your favorite in this match, but you gotta give both men credit, and we got a pinfall. One, no, bottom rope break from the doctor. Both these men are bringing the best out of one another. I hadn't seen Aiden fired up like this in a long time. Oh my God. End credits! End credits! End credits is hit. Can we have a first fall? 1, 2, kick out at 2. The doctor powers out of it. I hadn't seen the end credits in a long time, but I have seen 1 movie, 2 movie, and when you have 3, it's a trilogy, folks. Trilogy is hit. Aiden trying to pin the doctor, and he goes for a pin. 1, 2, 2.999. Aiden can't believe it. The trilogy didn't put him away, and the end credits wasn't the end of it. And oh, the doctor. The doctor, and the crowd is loving it. Both these guys' chants are going. And Aiden sitting there trying to fight the doctor. Couldn't put him away with the trilogy or the end credits. And the doctor trying to get Aiden off balance. And what is this? Can we see another ambulance raid vortex? And we do. Ambulance raid vortex hits. But the doctor doesn't go for the automatic pin, but now he does. Pinfall, 1, 2, 3. First fall goes to the doctor. But Aiden gets right back up in the thick of things. Aiden wants that first fall for himself as well. Can he get it? One shall see. Again, both these men bringing the best out of one another. I've seen the doctor having some great matches, but I also haven't seen Aiden this focused in a long time. Now Aiden going to the second rope. What is this? Moonsault, and we got a pin. 1, 2, 3. Aiden gets a fall, and now we are tied. The next fall wins. 1-1, pinfall or submission. Of course, these dudes are, like I said, they are bringing it. We got the repetitive European uppercuts from the corner. And the doctor sends Aiden to the corner, another uppercut. Sends Aiden to the other corner, another European uppercut. And what a drop kick from the doctor. The doctor is fired up. Going to the top rope. I ain't seen the doctor do this. What's he got planned? No, he's telling Aiden to get up on his feet. What's the doctor doing? Oh my God, what is this? Drop kick from the doctor. Doctor hurt with the drop kick. And now, life subtractor. Life subtractor applied. Will Aiden tap it? He does. Your winner, Dr. Antonio Hurt. Man, oh man, oh man. What a start to this Rumble in the Bronx. Man. Folks, I told you this might be match of the night material, and everybody's got to bring it after this one. What a match. What a match. Both men score falls, but only one man walks away with the victory. Dr. Antonio Hurt picks up the W, and what a hell of a match. There were no losers in this match. I mean, technically there was, but we all leave as winners because this was a hell of an opening contest. Both men have brought it, and I can't wait to see what's on the rest of the card, folks. Man. Coming up next, the SCW's Women's World Championship will be on the line as Lisa Valentine looks to defeat the current champion, Quinn Ventura. These two ladies have had a back and forth, with some folks feeling that the residential bad girl of SCW, Lisa Valentine, has been playing childish mind games with the champ. Can Quinn put the bad girl of SCW in timeout, or will we have a new champ to crown here in SCW? Folks, let's head down to the ring. You don't want to miss this.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the Women's World Wrestling Championship.
In comes Lisa Valentine. Oh, or should I say Cammy White from Street Fighter, as Lisa looks to be decked out in, I could only assume, her favorite fighting game character. I do know Lisa to be an avid gamer on some occasions. I know she's usually in the back playing some of the video games, getting good, as it were. And I see that she was fully inspired to come out dressed as Cammy from Street Fighter. And to no point of her own, I do know that, which makes a lot of sense now, she does have a finishing move called the Spiral Arrow that she uses from time to time. So can we see her pick up a victory with the Spiral Arrow? Or, you know, will she have to insert more coins to continue? We'll find out here in a moment, but man, she looks good. She looks good. I gotta say that. Kudos to her. Staying up with the attire. But her opponent may not be with the games, as the champ is here. And here comes Quinn Ventura with that SCW Women's World Championship. She is looking to keep that in her possession by putting away a foe that she feels as though is just been an annoying little gnat in her ear. But will Quinn be the headhunter that we know she is and not succumb to the mind games of Lisa Valentine? Or will Lisa Valentine actually become your new SCW Women's World Champion? Only time can tell. But I gotta tell you now, folks, Quinn is not the one to mess around with, and I bet she's been dying to get her hands on Lisa Valentine for once and for all. But let's get down to these announcements and ring introductions.
Introducing the challenger from Austin, Texas, Lisa Valentine. And her opponent from San Jose, California, she is the Women's World Wrestling Champion, Headhunter, Quinn Ventura.
there you see it, folks. That is what it's all about, the Women's World Championship. Will this be the last time Quinn sees that championship, or will she be able to keep that around her waist? We're going to find out here, too. Quinn goes right after her, but Lisa sees that, and Quinn's not stopping it. Quinn coming straight after Lisa Valentine, and Quinn wants all the smoke. The Headhunter is not here to play, and Lisa ain't either. Oh my God, what a knee bust, and look at the standing shooting star press. Lisa, a known high flyer. She's gonna try to keep those high-flying moves and keep down Quinn, but Quinn's gonna try and do everything in her power to keep Lisa grounded. And again, these are the second time these two women have met. The first time they've met ever, Quinn picked up the W when it was just both these women being the first women here to be introduced to the SCW Faithful. As Quinn is on the second rope, and Quinn, goes high and misses. But again, these two back and forth with that first match, with Quinn picking up the victory. But now Lisa looking to take what she thinks is rightfully hers, and we got a pinfall. One, kick out at one. I have to do a little bit more damage to the champ there, Lisa. Lisa looking to take that SCW championship because she feels that belt belongs to her and only her. And Quinn looking to say, nah, fam, that belongs to me. And Lisa tries to pull herself up in the corner, but oh my God, what a spear from Quinn. Quinn, again, bringing the smoke. Oh, what a knee to the face from the champ. Again, these two women, I feel, are gonna be some of the pillars here in SCW. When it comes to the women's division, they were our first two women to ever face each other in SCW history. And what a splash from the champ, gets all of it. And Lisa is just getting taken to Pound Town, and not in a fun way. And Quinn looking to keep Lisa grounded, taking that leg from under her. Lisa finally getting back. Nice reversal. But again, these two women, very important to the SCW women's division. And look at this arm drag from Quinn. And you hear the crowd booing. And Quinn gets that nice little head scissors takedown. And like I said, I think this women's division is in good hands from both these women. But I don't agree with what Lisa Valentine has been doing with playing these childish games with Quinn Ventura. You know, coming in the matches, taking her belt. And all of this really started when Lisa abandoned Quinn in that tag match. And as Lisa felt that Quinn didn't deserve Lisa to be her partner, and if she wanted that respect, she's going to have to beat it into her. But she made it be known that she wants that SCW Women's World Championship. Lisa misses that tope con helico on the outside as Quinn avoids it. Quinn and Lisa going back and forth on the outside. It looks like that crash and burn did not affect Miss Valentine at all. And both these women are still fighting on the outside. What is Lisa doing? Lisa, big boot. But Lisa knows she can't win the match on the outside. And a count out still would make Quinn champ. And Quinn, knowing this, Quinn throws Lisa back in the ring. And Quinn going to the top rope. No! Miscommunication there. Again, like I said, I didn't agree with what Lisa was doing here with that. But mind games have proven to work in the opponent's favor. What a combination from Lisa Valentine. And Lisa stalking Quinn. But Quinn, being the steadfast women's champion here that we have, she is a fighting champion, and she will go out as such, win or lose. And she's looking to keep that belt around her waist for the long haul as she's continuing to try to be champ. But sometime, oh, what a drop kick from Lisa. And Quinn being our first champion, and we got a pinfall. What a hair pull into that 1, 2, kick out at 2. Quinn thought she had her. And Lisa may have bitten off more than she can chew, as Quinn has a sleeper hold locked in. I hadn't seen this side of Quinn before. She has that sleeper hold locked in. Will that be it? Will Lisa tap from this? No! Jawbreaker! Lisa gets out. And Quinn, a little dazed. And Lisa going back to the ropes, going for another head scissors. And looks like she gets it. Looks like she gets it. What a drop kick from Lisa, and Quinn rolls out of the ring. Lisa, springboard. Oh, springboard. Hand springs, excuse me. Springboard Hurricane Rana to the outside from Lisa Valentine to Quinn Ventura. And Quinn may be on the outs here as Lisa is bringing on the offense. Spanish fly on the outside. Lisa is fired up. And Quinn is in a bad position, folks. I really hadn't seen Quinn in a position like this before. However, Quinn is known for being a fighter and has fought back in these losing efforts, giving it all that she has. Ref's count is up to 6. They got to get back in the ring. Ref's count is up to 7. And Lisa is knocked out, and Quinn gets back into the ring. Can Lisa make it? And she does. Lisa gets back in the ring, and Quinn just meets her there. And Quinn looking to bring that offense. Snake eyes. And we got a pin. 1, 2, kick out at 2. And again, in these meetups, Quinn has beaten Lisa Valentine. And Lisa could be met with that head hunt. Headshot hits. And we got a pin. 1, 2, rope break. Lisa grabs the bottom rope, and Quinn is wondering what the hell is going on. Now sees that Lisa just saved her own ass. It's Lisa now bringing that offense, and what? Oh my God. Both women look to be tired as Lisa hits Quinn with a code breaker and is passed out. But Lisa looking to get full head of steam. What a combination from Lisa Valentine. And these women are going back and forth. And Lisa going to the top rope. Could this be that spiral arrow? Spiral arrow hits. And we got a pinfall. 1, 2, kick out at 2. Lisa is beside herself. She thought she was a new champion. And the crowd is loving this as they are chanting fight forever. Wow, what a super kick to the corner. Super kick to the corner. And Lisa back on the top rope. Could she be going for another spiral arrow? Yes, and she gets it. She gets it. Looks like she hurt herself. Looks like she hurt herself, but she's going for another pin. 1, 2, 3. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a new Women's World Champion. Holy mother. Quinn Ventura gave it her all, but it took 2 spiral arrows to put the champ away, and we now have a new SCW World Women's Champion. And her name is Lisa Valentine. Man, oh man. What a victory
here is your winner, and new Women's World Wrestling Champion, Lisa Valentine.
The crowd is erupting with boos, but you gotta give it to the kid. She knew what she wanted, and she accomplished what she was looking for. Man. Ladies and gentlemen, what a shocking upset as we have a brand new Women's World Champion. But folks, right now is not about championships. It's about who is the better man. As JT Money of the Awakening takes on Golden Joe West of the Golden Gods in a cage match. These two former friends now become bitter enemies. Who will walk away with the victory? Let's go ahead and head down to the ring. Folks, I am beside myself because as much as I don't like JT Money and as much as I respect Joe West, I hate seeing two friends doing unspeakable things to each other, and I know that's gonna happen once that cage lowers. But enough chit chat for me. Let's just get down to the action. Looks like someone let nostalgia get the best of them, because look at the outfit JT Money is wearing. That is an old 5-star tag team attire that he used to wear when he was teaming up with Joe West back when they were multiple-time tag team champions. And I gotta say, do you want to talk about mind games, folks? This is the one. This is the one. Because who in the hell would even do that? But as the screen goes cold, it's a sight to behold. Straight from the trailer parks of Duval, Golden Joe West.
The old gods from Jacksonville, Florida, weighing in at 240 pounds. One half of the tag team champions,
Golden Joe West again. These two men have met time in and time out. One can feel like this is the rubber match of sorts to see who finally is the better team member of the former, now defunct Team 5-Star. Golden Joe has gone on to win multiple matches, multiple championships on his own, while JT has only won the World Championship once in his life. I gotta tell you, both men are talented, but one, to me, is walking scum of the earth, and that is JT Money. And I think Joe knows this, but it looks like Joe also came out in his 5-star attire, and here we go. We might actually have a classic on our hands, folks. Both men reminiscent of the past by acknowledging their past with their Team 5-star attire. And I gotta tell you, I'm feeling nostalgic here, folks. But Joe putting the boots to JT Money early. And folks, the way you win this cage match is either by pinfall, submission, or escaping the cage. JT with a kick, springboard kick of his own, keeping Joe West down. And Joe gets launched into the cage. That's gotta hurt, Jesus. Both men are in it, not just to win, but they are in to prove to the other that they're the reason. And we got a pinfall. 1, kick out at 1. They are both here to prove that they are the reason Team 5-Star, one of them was the reason that Team 5-Star was the best. And Joe goes to climb out of the ring. And JT Money pulls Joe down right into the cage, throws his leg right into the cage, and Joe just falls. Man. But Joe fighting back. Joe fighting back with a neckbreaker. And a splash. Joe, the ever flashier member of Team 5-Star. But both men are very much competitors in their own right. Very strong competitors. One can say that definitely Joe has had the better career, Hall of Fame one, while JT was still trying to find his way in singles competition. But you gotta still respect what JT Money, you don't have to like him, but you have to respect what JT has done in his career, being multiple tag team champion and one-time SCW World Champion. Some can even say that that run that JT has had wasn't the greatest, but he still defended that championship. Again, losing it to Joe West in a triple threat match against now partner of JT Money, James Lee, and JT himself. What a kick! KCKO delivered, and we got a pin. 1, 2, kick out at 2. The ref on the outside calling the pinfalls. Oh my God! What a break the bank. Kick out at 2. Break the bank did not deliver. But JT looking to climb out of the cage. And Joe gets right back up. Joe going right after JT. Hitting his back, and JT falls. Joe West, again, folks feel that he is the stronger member of Team 5-Star. With the career that he's had, definitely a Hall of Fame career. But I don't think these men care about each other's careers. They're just trying to beat the hell out of each other. And Joe looking to climb out of the cage. Joe rapidly getting to the top. Can Joe get out of the cage? And JT gets to his feet. And JT now climbs the cage on his own. Can he stop Joe? And he does. JT trying to pull Joe down back into the ring, keeping them there. JT now fighting Joe on the side of the cage, and both these men looking to climb the top, and Joe West, no! Slams JT's head into the cage, and again, both these men trying to climb. Joe looks to have the advantage, and Joe's the first one to get to the top of the cage, and Joe tries to climb down, and JT, no! JT smashes Joe's head into the cage, and it does it again, and tosses Joe West down. And JT now trying to climb out of the cage himself, and Joe pops right back up. And now stops JT from climbing out of the cage, pulling him back into the cage. And JT thought he was out, but Joe's got him back in, and now Joe's climbing it again. And JT's no. Hits Joe and takes Joe out of it. But now both men are going back and climbing that cage. And now JT looking to be at the top. Joe meeting him there. And now these two men, JT is trying to climb out, and Joe stops him. Joe smashes JT's head into the cage. Oh my God. Now JT does it and throws Joe down again. And JT tries it again to get out. Joe, can he stop JT in time? Can he stop JT? And he does. Both men are going tit for tat when it climbing that cage. And Joe looking to fight JT. And Joe now going back to climbing that cage, and JT says no. Hammers Joe's face into the cage, and Joe doing the same to JT, and JT falls. JT quickly gets back on his feet and hits Joe. What is this? Oh my God. Powerbomb delivered. And JT Money has had enough. Proceeds to stomp Joe's head into the mat. And JT again goes to climb. And Joe West trying to pull himself up in the corner. JT Money proceeds to climb that cage. And Joe springs into action. Joe trying to stop JT. And he does. JT's trying to get the hell out of Dodge. And Joe West is having none of that as he pulls JT back into the ring. Man. And now, Joe trying to climb that cage, and JT says no. JT smacking Joe's head into back and forth. Joe does the same thing to JT, and JT falls. But JT pops right back up, going straight after Joe, and Joe falls to the ground. We got a pinfall. One. Kick out at one. JT can't believe it. But straight knee shots to Joe's cranium. The crowd is cheering on the violence that both these men are doing to one another. Oh my God. Flatliner from JT Money. I don't know how to feel about this, folks. Oh my God, break the bank. Break the bank hits. 1, 2, 3. Your winner, JT Money, as he hits break the bank, beating Joe West. Man, this match, I know he's gonna be running his mouth for decades. The fact that he put away his old partner inside of a cage.
Here is your winner,
JT feels as though Joe has been ducking him this entire time, and it looks like it may have been that way as you see JT celebrating that win. But folks, we're gonna take a quick break here as we go pay some bills. We'll be right back to SCW Showdown, Rumble in the Bronx. Folks, welcome back to SCW Showdown, Rumble in the Bronx. Folks, next up, the SCW Television Championship is on the line as the natural Isaac Murphy defends his television championship against none other than Hacksaw Leo Simmons. These two men have met before for that very same championship, with Isaac Murphy winning that title. And since then, he has not lost a match, but neither has Leo Simmons. It is the unstoppable force meeting the unmovable object. Folks, I can't wait for this. Let's head down to the ring right now.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the Television Championship.
This man here came to break some necks, and the name of the neck that he is looking to break is only natural. Isaac Murphy. These two men have a history against each other, as it looks like Leo was wearing the same attire that he wore at SCW Ascension a few months ago, as he went up against Isaac for that television championship, but did not come out on top. But ever since then, this man has shown the will and the drive and the determination to go on and become one of the most the most toughest dudes here in SCW. And will he have gold around that waist? One can only tell, but will it be his time, or will the natural Isaac Murphy continue to have that television championship wrapped around his waist? And there you see the champ walking down with his championship garb, dressed in that championship white and gold, looking to keep that red and gold around his waist. But that is a man who has been focused. Say what you will about Isaac Murphy, folks. He tries to win a match by any means necessary. And while I don't agree with his tactics, he is champion for a reason. This man has gone from zero to hero in some people's eyes. Granted, he is the shystiest bastard we have here in SCW, with that cocky smile and that I'm better than you attitude. But I gotta tell you folks, he's kind of earned it. Every opponent that he has gone up against, he has met halfway in and defeated and sometimes ease, picking up wins over Dwayne Fox, picking up a controversial count-out win against the SCW World Champion, Psebastian, putting away opponent after opponent to keep that television championship around his waist, to show the SCW faithful that he is the true champion here in SCW, as his belt is the only belt that matters, and he wants you to know that. Folks, this is going to be a match for the ages. I can feel it, as that television championship is on the line. One folks feel that this is the workhorse title. But now for introductions.
The challenger from New Orleans, Louisiana, weighing in at 275 pounds, Hacksaw Leo Simmons. And his opponent from Greensboro, North Carolina, weighing in at 255 pounds, he is the television champion, the natural Isaac Murphy.
There it is. That champ raises the title over his head. This match here, folks, could be one for the ages. Isaac has had banger after banger after banger in here in SCW, and he doesn't look like he's going to stop. But Leo Simmons also has been a man possessed, a force of nature, taking out any competition that he gets with his violent tendencies and strong style that he's catered to SCW. But folks, let's get down, and that ref has rung the bell, and here we go. Isaac tries to go for a clothesline. Leo blocks it, and Isaac bringing the heat early to the big man. And folks, man, you forget how strong Isaac Murphy actually is. Lifting a 250-plus pounder of a behemoth of a man that is Leo Simmons. And Isaac, again, no slouch in the ring, but the self-proclaimed king of television is out here trying to keep that title around his waist, but he's going to have a tough challenge. As Isaac Murphy, forearm shot, springboard forearm shot from the champ. Isaac Murphy looking to keep the big man's momentum down, and Hacksaw just lifts Isaac out of the ring with ease. Ref's count starts up at 1, and Isaac looking to, oh my God, plants the man on the outside on that virtual concrete. That matting is there, but it's not going to do too much to protect everything. Ref's count is up to 3, and Isaac quick with the reversal to Leo Simmons. Again, both these men have not suffered a loss here at SCW in 2023 all year. One man is going to walk out as champion, and the other man is going to walk out with 1 loss on their record here in 2023. I have no idea who it's going to be, As Isaac Murphy rolls back into the ring, but Leo meets him and hits him with a suplex for his trouble. Hacksaw has been very impressive. Is he going for an armbar? Fujiwara armbar is locked, and Isaac rolls out of that. Again, Isaac has beaten every opponent that he's came across, but as has Leo Simmons, and both these men. What a German from Isaac Murphy, holy hell. One, kick out at one. Isaac Murphy has been super duper impressive, but he is on a mission to prove that the SCW Television Championship is the most important championship here in SCW, regardless of what you may think about the SCW World Champion. And what a senton from Isaac, and Isaac goes for a pin. Could this be it? 1, 2, kick out at 2 from Leo. Leo looking to finally get gold around his waist by defeating you can call this a rivalry. We got a pin. 1, 2, kick out at 2. Leo Simmons, again, you could call this a rivalry he's had with Isaac Murphy, but these two only have met twice in singles competition. What a clothesline from Isaac. Only met in singles competition once before, and that was for the SCW Television Championship back at Ascension last December. And these two now are meeting for the second time in singles competition. And both men have drastically changed. Isaac has a new demeanor ever since he's won that championship. He has been on a tear here in SCW, but he is the same cocky asshole that the folks come to love to hate. But Leo Simmons knows this and is probably the man to defeat Isaac Murphy. Here going forward with that devastating Fred Hampton driver, but there's that crossface Isaac has been known to apply out of nowhere. And Leo just gets right out of it. Strong neck of Leo Simmons. And Leo now, as Isaac on the ropes, and no, Isaac fights back. Isaac, tries to go for a splash in the corner, misses. Leo with a clothesline, sending Isaac down. Leo Simmons with a takedown, and we got a pinfall. 1, 2, kick out at 2. Again, Leo Simmons has my money tied to him because I think he is the one man to put away Isaac Murphy and become the new television champion. But I can't sit here and deny that Isaac Murphy hasn't been that dude carrying that television championship with pride. And every match he's done and had in SCW since he's become champion has been damn near match of the year competitions. But folks know that it is one Fred Hampton driver into one Operation Doomsday combination, and we could have a brand new television champion here with Leo Simmons. Isaac could be sizing him up. Suicide dive! Suicide dive from Isaac Murphy. As this is the type of maneuvers that Isaac usually saves for these types of championship matches. And Leo ain't having none of that. Taking knee strike into the ribs of Isaac Murphy. And Isaac, no! Leo blocks whatever Isaac was doing. And Leo fighting the champ. Ref is still counting. Ref's count is up to 6. And both men are still fighting on the outside. Leo has to get this match back into the ring. He can't become champion if there's a count out. But Isaac's still fighting Leo. And Isaac trying to win by count out, it looks like. Ref is telling Leo Simmons to get back in the ring. But no, it looks like Isaac just rolls back out and restarts the count. I think he wants to put away Leo and embarrass him like he did at Ascension. And Leo gets right back in it and throws Isaac back in the ring. And Leo Simmons quick to get back into the ring. And these two going right back at it. Oh my God, checkmate from nowhere. Checkmate out of nowhere. We got a pinfall. 1, 2, kick out at 2. Leo Simmons kicks out of the checkmate. And it looks like Isaac Murphy's pulling out all the stops. But as is Leo Simmons, what a hell of a clothesline. And Leo scouting and hunting Isaac Murphy, trying to take that arm out of Isaac. And Leo Simmons pulling Isaac to the center of the ring. Get away from the ropes. And Leo picking up Isaac Murphy. What a clothesline. The big man going after tit for tat. Power slam from Leo Simmons. And Leo has got all the momentum. This man is looking to put away Isaac again. We got a pin. 1, 2. Kick out at 2. Kick out at 2 for Leo. Leo trying to put Isaac away. And he's taking out that knee of Isaac Murphy. He probably couldn't get all that. You take out that knee of Isaac Murphy, he can't get all of that road kick that has put away many a men. And Leo Simmons. Leo, oh my God, suplex! Man, you might as well, that looks like the ode to the Tazplex, folks. Is Leo definitely donning his Taz-like gear. And Isaac not hearing any of that, but Leo pops right back up. Leo and Isaac fighting back out. Both these men are going back and forth, back and forth. Leo sends Isaac to the ropes. Oh, arm drag, and we got a pin. 1, 2, kick out at 2. And Leo Simmons, what the hell is he doing? Leo going to the top rope. Leo with an elbow drop. Macho Man Randy Savage style. Got a pin. 1, 2, kick out at 2. I thought Isaac Murphy's foot was under the rope, but the ref didn't see that. And Isaac Murphy sends Leo to the corner. Now we got that splash. And wow, what a tackle from Isaac Murphy. That's new. And Leo on the outskirts of the apron. Isaac Murphy taking now the offensive. And Isaac, what is this? Oh my God, DDT on the apron! DDT on the apron. Isaac Murphy is in total control of this match. In total control of this match is Isaac Murphy. And Isaac picking Leo back up and now showing some strength. Rolling gut wrench suplexes from the champ. Man. Like I said, folks, don't let that man deceive you. He is a very strong boy, and we have a pin. 1, 2. 2 count for Isaac, telling the ref to count faster. Man, this match is delivered. And now, Isaac, roll kick from Isaac Murphy. We got a pinfall. 1, 2, kick out at 2.999. Isaac thought he put Leo away with that road kick. The crowd is chanting, they're not worthy. We got another road kick from Isaac Murphy, and that could be all she wrote. 1, 2, 3. Your winner and still your SCW television champion, Isaac Murphy. Holy hell. Isaac pulled out all the stops, and I was very surprised we didn't see not one Fred Hampton driver or an Operation Doomsday, but it took 2 road kicks to keep that title around Isaac Murphy's waist.
Here's your winner, and still television champion, the natural,
Isaac Murphy still is your television champion, knowing he did everything that he should do to avoid that Fred Hampton driver into the Operation Doomsday, because Lord knows, had Hacksaw Leo Simmons would have hit that combination of moves, not only would that neck of Isaac Murphy's be broken, but we would have a new SCW television champion. And love him or hate him, folks, he is your champion. And he's looking to keep that belt for as long as possible. Still to come, we have your SCW World Championship match between Psebastian and James Lee. But first, we have a rubber match of sorts as Bruce the Axe Stubbs looks to take on Prince Youngblood of the Nightmare Connection. And folks, both these men have what appears to be bad blood, but someone is trying to get a lesson taught. But will it be the new blood leaving here with that, leaving here the educator, or will Bruce the Axe Stubbs show that old heads still prevail? Folks, let's head down to the ring for some hard-hitting action. Again has made his return here to SCW, but was met with little fanfare as the person he went up against, Prince Youngblood, got all of the garnered attention as he actually what Bruce feels was a stolen victory, as Bruce wasn't prepared for the match to go up against Prince Youngblood, but Prince walked away out with the W. Now he's asked for a rematch. And of course, Bruce went out more mentally prepared and won that said rematch. But now the two have had a rubber match to see who is actually the better man, old school or new school. We will find out here in a second. And you guys hear that music, because there's nowhere to run and nowhere to hide.
And his opponent, representing the Brotherhood from Austin, Texas, weighing in at 205 pounds, Prince Youngblood.
And speaking of old school, it looks like the king of old school, the villain himself, has come out here with his son. That's the first time I'm seeing this, with Kevin Youngblood here on the outside to represent Prince. And I think I remember Kevin saying that to make sure Bruce doesn't go in over his head, he will be at ringside for this match, watching Prince's back. And I believe Bruce even said he can get some too. But that is not the fight Bruce wants, I believe. But here we go. This is the fight he's gonna get, as Prince looking to take on Bruce, and Prince grabbing Bruce ahead and Bruce powering out of that. Folks, I want to tell you guys thank you so much if you've made it this far watching SCW Showdown Rumble in the Bronx. Thank you all so much again for subscribing, for tuning in. We love doing this for you, the people, and we want to continue to do this as long as we can. And right now you are watching Bruce the Axe Stubbs going up against Prince Youngblood of the Nightmare Connection, as Bruce smacks the shit out of Prince, and he's looking to teach the young man a lesson, and he's been doing that so far as Prince tries to make it to the outside. And Prince, no, looks like he suckered Bruce here with a I want to say a maneuver from the outside here, and Bruce back to his senses, puts Prince up against the ropes, and doesn't get all of it. That miscommunication. And Bruce trying to stop the young man's springboarding attacks, and that's what he's going to have to do. If Bruce wants to keep a win here, he's going to have to slow down Prince Youngblood as Prince can get himself going. Oh, what a big boot from Prince Youngblood. And Bruce rolls out of the ring. But again, for Prince to win, he's going to have to stop the showboating and stay focused. And I got to think that's probably why his dad is outside of the ring saying, we got to pin 1, 2, kick out at 2. That's probably why Kevin is on the outskirts, making sure Prince stays focused. And what a knee strike. And the crowd is loving this. This is probably, but again, if Prince stays focused, he can probably win this match. And Kevin is here to make sure that Prince does indeed stay focused with this. And Prince flipping over Bruce, showing that dynamic speed, hyping the crowd up. And we got a pinfall. 1, 2, kick out at 2. The young man thought he put Mr. Stubbs away. And now he's going back on the offensive. What a kick. Prince looking to go to the top rope. And Prince with that 630, he hits it. He hits that 630. Can he put Stubbs away? No. What's he trying to do now? It looks like what is this? Package pile driver. I heard of this. I think he's calling that Made in Heaven. We got a pinfall. 1, 2, kick out at 2. The kid pulls out his finishing maneuver called the Made in Heaven and doesn't get all of it. Bruce with the roll up. 1, 2, kick out at 2. I thought Bruce had him, and what a big boot from Prince Youngblood. And now Prince getting the crowd hype. You see Kevin just watching on the outside. And Prince, tornado DDT. Suicide tornado DDT on the outside. And now this match is gone bananas. And Prince has all the momentum, and his dad is sitting there watching him, cheering him on. And I gotta think to myself, I think Kevin's not gonna get involved. But he is known to get involved in the matters of the Nightmare Connection before. But now he is relishing in his son's accomplishments. And now it looks like Prince going back to the top. Prince with an elbow drop to the back. And we got a pinfall. 1, 2, kick out at 2. Bruce is still in this match. Speaking of which, folks, you can tune in to SCW Showdown every Saturday, 12 Central, 1 p.m. Eastern. We got a pinfall. 1, 2, kick out at 2. You can see all of these superstars in action on this YouTube here channel. Like, subscribe, and hit that button. And what is Bruce doing? Bruce could be going for the punishment. Bruce setting the kid up. Bruce got him up, and no! Prince reverses, avoids the punishment. And now he's got him in the octopus hold. He calls this the domain expansion. Domain expansion. Reach back. Will Bruce tap? Will Bruce tap? Bruce sitting here fighting it off. The kid's trying to get that domain expansion put in, and no, Bruce gets out of it. Prince Youngblood avoiding the punishment delivered from Bruce by reversing it. And now Bruce telling the young man to get up. The ref starting his counts, and Bruce coming straight for the young man. And look at the suplex on the outside. Jesus Christ. Kevin's not going to like that. But Bruce throws Prince back in the ring. Ladies and gentlemen, I can't wait to bring you the next episode of SCW Showdown, as we're actually having 2 announcements here today. 1, we will start a brand new tournament to crown a new champion. And that champion will be the Syndicate Strong Style Champion. Going forward, a new championship belt has been announced, and we will have a 8-man tournament to announce to see who becomes the new winner. And of course, that tournament has its own set of rules. Speaking of which, we will also see the debut of a new talent, Pat Dixon. You may have seen pictures of Pat around, but now we will have a new debut here. But speaking of new, looks like we got to go back to the old times as Bruce goes for that punishment again. Can he actually hit it? Looks like, no, Prince gets out of it again. Prince is avoiding punishment like a deviant child, but Bruce plants the young man into the ground. 1, 2, kick out at 2. Man, you gotta look into this, man. This match, these two men, oh no! Can we see a punishment for the third time? Will third time do the charm? And it is! Punishment has been hit and applied. We got a pinfall. 1, 2, kick out at 2.999. The kid avoids being put in timeout from Mr. Stubbs. And what is this? Made in Heaven hits. Made in Heaven hits. And that could be it, folks. 1, 2, 3. Your winner, Prince Youngblood. Man. Say what you want about the kid, but he avoided all types of punishment coming from Bruce Stubbs. And I know Bruce ain't gonna be happy about this, but it looks like the young man has beaten him at his own game with Made in Heaven.
Prince Youngblood.
And Prince celebrating with his father, and it looks like Jubilee as both members of the Nightmare Connection, father and son, celebrate their victory here as Prince can continue to move on here in SCW. But folks, we have wasted enough time here. It is time for our main event of the evening. The SCW World Championship is on the line as the Vibe God, Psebastian, defends his championship against primetime main event himself, James Lee of the Awakening. Folks, both these men have talked the talk. They have put each other through hell. 1 week you see James Lee trying to escape his match against Kevin Youngblood, only to meet Psebastian on the outside, and Psebastian throwing James Lee back into the match as Kevin beats James Lee with the 1, 2, 3. But the following week, James Lee picks the poison for Psebastian, having Psebastian meet up against Dwayne Fox in a hell of a match. And Psebastian picks up the W, but James Lee comes out and one-ups the champion by decking him from behind with the SCW Tag Team Championship. Folks, this match has culminated into one of the biggest matches we're going to have here in SCW. Folks don't think James Lee has what it takes to be SCW World Champion and defeat the Vibe God Psebastian, but time can tell. Will James Lee learn for his lesson, as this is his 3rd attempt at the SCW World Championship? And folks, 3rd time's the charm for many, but who knows? We're gonna find out here. Let's head down to the ring for our main event.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the World Wrestling Championship.
You folks hear that music, and James Lee is on his way down to the ring. This man has won many of championships, between the SCW Television Championship, first ever TV champion here in SCW, and a tag team champion with his partner Adrian Angel of the Awakening. Also looking to become SCW World Champion. This man has done many feats here in SCW, but this is the one that eluded him the longest. Will it finally be his time as he's gone from the blueprint to prime time to the main event must-see TV, James Lee. And he's got one man stopping him. And you would think it would be Psebastian, but me thinks it's not him. It is James Lee himself. Can he back up his own hype to become SCW World Champion? But speaking of champions, the Vibe God cometh. As you see Psebastian carrying both the SCW World Championship and the SCW Tag Team Championship coming down to the ring, and I've never seen Psebastian more focused. He has gone through hell and high water with James Lee, and enough is enough, as the Vibe God has decreed that this will be an ass whooping of a lifetime for James Lee. He will not be champion because he doesn't have it. Psebastian states himself, no one comes here to see James Lee at all. That he calls himself primetime when the Vibe God is the one who is the main event. He's the one that gets the butts in seats, and he is the one that they call champ. As you see both of the titles raised above his head. But one could only imagine, will he leave with both titles this evening, or will we have a brand new champion? Because folks, that big beautiful gold title is what it's all about, and we're gonna get down to the ring introductions.
Introducing the challenger from Houston, Texas, weighing in at 256 pounds, primetime, James Lee. And his opponent from Athens, Greece, weighing in at 225 pounds. He is the World Wrestling Champion, Psebastian.
And there it is, folks. Psebastian could be looking at that title for one last time as he hands it over to the ref. And James Lee now looking at that title, what could be the first time or one of many failures that James Lee could have here in SCW. But there it is, folks. One man will leave champion, the other man will leave figuring out what is next for them. As you see, both men are ready. Ref's ringing a bell, and here we go. Psebastian coming right out and tripping James Lee. And Psebastian very focused with a knee strike to James Lee, and Psebastian is hot out of the gates, proving that and it looks like he threw him into the ref. He meant to throw him into the turnbuckle, but threw him straight into the ref. And now, both these men, looks like it's resets, but looks like the miscommunication for both men here. And James Lee sending Psebastian to the ropes again. Oh, what a knee strike, but it doesn't, the champ just stumbles back. It doesn't even knock that man down. What a spine buster from James Lee. And folks, thank you all for tuning in to our main event of the evening, as the SCW World title is on the line as Psebastian takes on James Lee. Psebastian rolling up, planting James Lee. Man. Psebastian taking on his opponent. Psebastian has been a long reigning SCW champion. What a German, and we got a pinfall. 1, 2, kick out at 2. Psebastian has held that championship for many a months, and I believe he is our longest current reigning SCW World Champion. He's one of the ones all time. But James Lee is looking to put a stop to this. Now Psebastian with a Snapdragon suplex. Psebastian sending James Lee to the ropes. What a clothesline! And James Lee is going to have to avoid those arms of Psebastian because all it takes is one clothesline from Mount Olympus to put the young man away. And as Psebastian has put many of title contenders away with the clothesline from Mount Olympus, and it looks like he's doing these multiple clotheslines to get James Lee ready. He's like he's getting a taste of what could come. But James has scouted and now is taking the fight to Psebastian. Again, these two have been through it all in the past couple of weeks, putting each other to the test, and Psebastian still thinking that James Lee isn't a champion, isn't world champion material. And Psebastian doing what he does best, stunting on his opponents. Psebastian just, oh my God, what a lariat. Psebastian, master of the lariat, the god of the lariat. Slowing down James Lee. And again, getting the crowd on his side. James Lee has nothing going for him right now. Psebastian having all the momentum. But James Lee wakes up out of it, and now as he's fighting back, can he muzzle up another Snapdragon, but this time from James Lee, but the champ gets right back up. Champ sending James Lee to the ropes, another German suplex. And now Psebastian is still in the ring. Psebastian with a springboard down to the outside, and James gets out of the way. High-risk maneuvers for a reason, folks. That don't mean you're going to hit him all the time. Oh, my God. I have seen more Germans in this match. I've seen more German suplexes in this match than I've seen Brock Lesnar do. My goodness. And the ref has started her count. And both these men are still fighting on the outside. James Lee cannot become champion if the ref goes to a count out. And folks, the ref's count is up to 5. And James Lee goes for an elbow drop and misses as Psebastian rolls out of the way. And Psebastian goes for a lariat of his own, and James Lee blocks it. Oh my God! Another spine buster delivered from James Lee. Looks like sky high. James Lee now stunting on the champion of himself with a knee strike, and Psebastian trying to get back into it. And James Lee throwing these combinations of his own. My God, what is this? Pile driver. Pile driver delivered from James Lee. And now, look at this. Psebastian rolling up James Lee, and now we have a pinfall. Can Psebastian put him away? 1. No! Kick out at 1. Kick out at 1. And James Lee now, oh! Looks like they get out of that. James Lee trying to get the momentum back on his side. Oh, snake eyes to the corner to the champ, and now James Lee with the pinfall. 1, 2, kick out at 2. James Lee has had all of the criticism. He's been known as he's been going up for the rewards for Superstar of the Year, but he's won Rookie of the Year. He's won the SCW Tag Team Championship, and he's the first ever SCW Television Champion. But now he is looking to accomplish something that has escaped his grasp. And can he now become SCW World Champion? Folks don't think he has what it takes. But right now, he is showing folks why he is known as the self-proclaimed main event, primetime, must-see TV, James Lee, as he is taking the attacks to the champion. And Psebastian looks out of it. But the crowd is eating this up, but now Psebastian fighting back of his own. Oh my God. DDT to the outside. And I think James Lee is busted open. I think James Lee has been busted open by that DDT on the outside. And both these men are still on the outside. And again, James Lee cannot win this match cannot win the SCW World Championship, if he wins by countout. The ref is still continuing her count. And James is back in the ring. The ref's count is up to 8. James has got to realize that he cannot win the title if there's a countout. And Psebastian gets back in the ring and, oh my God, launches James Lee halfway across the world, man. And reminding James who is the champ here, and that is the Vibe God himself. Psebastian going for that feint, and now another DDT. And Psebastian has now gotten that momentum back. Oh my God, side slam. Psebastian's got all the momentum back in his corner. And James now trying to get the momentum back. Oh, another knee strike, and that time it put the champ down. Psebastian rolls out of the ring. But James Lee has got to get the champ back in the ring. He cannot win the title via countout. But what is this? Doesn't matter. Psebastian powers out of it. And Psebastian, oh my God! Holy shit! Did James Lee clear through the turnbuckle? What the hell? Psebastian with the godlike powers sent James Lee flying. Oh my God! And he sends him right back out to the outside. You gotta think that the world champ has got the momentum back in his side, planting James Lee onto that unforgiving, matted fake concrete. Virtual fake concrete. Sorry, folks. Gotta keep the immersion up. Ref's count is up to 3. And Psebastian trying to take it and throws James Lee back into the ring. Psebastian's thinking if he wants to win this match, he wants to win it his way. And that is to embarrass James Lee. And James stops Psebastian. And James Lee could, stalking Psebastian, he could be going for that breathe easy. Can he get it? Breathe easy hits. We could have a new champion. We could have a new champion. Pinfall. 1, 2. We could have a new champ. 2.999. James Lee couldn't put away Psebastian with the breathe easy. And Psebastian rolls out of the ring. And James Lee brings him right back into the ring. This match, folks, I thought it was James Lee's time. As he has taken it to Psebastian, and Psebastian could be at his wit's end. I ain't never seen the champ be like this. Oh my God. James Lee is taking it to the champion. Taking the hand and arm out of the champion. Soften up that arm. Because if Psebastian doesn't have that arm, he can't get all of that clothesline from Mount Olympus. As James Lee is stomping the hell out of Psebastian. But Psebastian pops right back up. German suplex. I wonder if whoever's keeping count at home, how many German suplexes is that? And Psebastian now keeping James Lee down, and look at the champ just flexing on the self-proclaimed prime time. And Psebastian, oh my God! Springboard forearm shot to the outside, and we're back outside again. 1 lariat, 2 lariat, and 3 lariats. Psebastian has now gotten this match back into his hands. Psebastian now getting back, puts James Lee back in the ring, and now he's rolling up. What's this? Psebastian going to the ropes. Oh, Shining Wizard. And James Lee pops right back up. Psebastian sending James Lee to the ropes. Nice clothesline from Psebastian. What a chop from Psebastian. Psebastian looking to plant James Lee in the middle of the ring with that DDT. And can Psebastian be 1 clothesline from Mount Olympus away from retaining his gold? Another side slam from Psebastian. We got a pinfall. 1, 2, kick out at 2. Psebastian thought that was it. Psebastian thought that was it. Now, look at this. Fisherman suplex. Delivered, and the crowd is loving it. Chanting for both these guys. Psebastian throws James Lee to the turnbuckle and the rope. James Lee reverses. And James Lee now, middle rope. What's he got? Oh my God, elbow shot to the back. Right between the neck and the shoulder blades. Sheesh. James Lee fighting. James Lee could be going to the top rope. And we got an elbow drop. Again on that back of Psebastian. And now we got a pinfall. Center of the ring. 1, 2. Kick out at 2. James Lee thought that was it for the champ. And now James Lee going for that cross-face chicken wing. Center of the ring on the champion. Center of the ring. Could the champ tap out? Or would this just be a maneuver where James can actually just get a time to breathe? Psebastian says no to that. Psebastian powers out of it. James Lee with these shoulder charges, ducking up, and now with the clothesline. And Psebastian in the turnbuckle. What's James Lee got planned for Psebastian? What's James Lee doing? Oh my God, neckbreaker! Neckbreaker, and it looks to take out both men and James, but James gets right back up. James going to the top rope. Could we see? No! James with a splash of his own. We got a pinfall. 1, 2, kick out at 2. Folks, I thought James was going for the touch the sky. He just went for a normal splash. Now James Lee. Could be a suplex. Is it blocked? No! He gets him. What a fake. And folks, both of this, but the champ looks like he's not out of it. The champion, Psebastian, looking to, oh no, James Lee with a reversal. And James Lee meets Psebastian on the outside. I am very surprised James Lee has done everything he can to avoid the clothesline from Mount Olympus. And now, oh, what a knee strike from James. As James Lee, my God, oh my God, still taking out that arm for Psebastian. And you got to think, folks, Psebastian went up against Dwayne Fox and had a hell of a match. And I think that was calculated from James Lee, because Psebastian doesn't look like all himself. As Psebastian looks tuckered out. Looks like he's still going some wear and tear. As James Lee gets back in the ring. And James Lee, what's this? Going to the top rope. James Lee rolling over. Oh my God, touch the sky! Touch the sky, he hits. Do we have a new champion? Do we have a new champion? 1, 2, 3, oh my God! Ladies and gentlemen, your winner and new SCW World Champion, James Lee. Folks, the naysayers are eating crow as the main event is your new champion.
Here is your winner and new World Wrestling Champion, Primetime, James Lee.
James Lee has been dealing with the negative tough talk since being in SCW. But now he has the blueprint to the main event to become Primetime. He is also your champion. Holy hell. Folks, thank you all for tuning in to SCW Showdown. I am Shaggy Black. We will see you here next week on a brand new episode. Thank you all for tuning in. Good night, everybody.